a comma there. Let's talk about Mr. Mjiyako. Look at me.
Yes, my lord.
Look at me.
Must I look at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm here.
Mr. Mjiyako.
Yes, sir.
You know him?
No, I don't, my lord. I think in my evidence in chief during the trial, routine trial, that question was asked by Advocate Msholo specifically as to whether I ever worked with him and so forth.
Yeah.
All I could say, my lord, is that I've never worked with him. I've never came across him when he was in the police, and I did not know him up to the day when I met him. This is thing that I've read about him, because it became the public knowledge that he was once in the police working with CI. But me, myself, my lord, standing here up to today, I never worked with him. We never interacted, be it on operational matters or even a meeting. So I did not know him. That's the honest truth.
Who is like me and just loves the clip where Mnisi says, "Brigadier, look at me." I think Mnisi is hilarious. Yeah, that's the best thing I can say. I think Mnisi is hilarious, and I think Mnisi knows when he has the Brigadier cornered. Okay, he knows. Over there in his little corner, making his little rules and guidelines. But you see, the problem with Brigadier Gininda is he did not listen, okay? I wish I had the date. Patricia Mashale gave the Brigadier a warning on her Facebook, and she said, what? I am keeping Gininda for last. Something along those lines. I might be saying it wrong. But I know she spoke about breakfast. And I saw how you guys loved that Brigadier breakfast rendition. If Brigadier Gininda was asked what did he have for breakfast, and he can't even answer that simple of a question. I loved it. The comments are hilarious. But guess what? Patricia Mashale has blown another whistle. No, that doesn't sound right. This is not a whistle. You can't be calling this a whistle. No. She's blown a whole trumpet. Miss Mjiyako, Patricia Mashale said, listen, bring out my trumpet. Is it a vuvuzela? Maybe she's blown a vuvuzela. Because you don't want to know what she has blown over there on her social media platforms. Like, listen. I think Patricia has this folder of shelves, and anytime the Brigadier says something, she opens the drawer and says, today's the day, okay? Today's the day. I'm going to put this one out to the public, okay? Because you heard the Brigadier, and I love it. I love what social media is doing. If there has ever been a time when social media is hard at work, it is now, because the news outlets, forget about them, okay? They're never going to cover this, okay? But if they do, call me wrong, come back in the comment section and let me know. The media outlets over there have covered it. Who? Linda Mnisi. Who? She hasn't been in court in a while. Criselda. Yeah. Criselda. And there's another one. Oh gosh, why can't I? Slindelo. Yeah. When are they going to cover this? Because hello, he is the lead in. You know what? Let me stay out of other people's business, and let me go right here to the business at hand. Let me not digress, okay? Patricia Mashale, this is what she wrote. Dominic Mjiyako was only admitted at the Cape Town bar as an advocate in 2022. Mzansi was not represented by any lawyer to make a confession at any point in time. You know what? Just in case it's not clear to you why that statement is very important, let's go back to the timeline. The Bongani Mzansi timeline, as I want to call it, okay? Accused number 2, Ubongani Mzansi, gets arrested on the 16th by Mohane and the late Mabena. 16th of June 2020. Okay, 2020 is 2 years before 2022. Are you with me? Let me keep going. On the 17th, he's interviewed in the boardroom. Okay. On the 18th, Gininda meets Mzansi for the first time, according to Gininda, but not according to Mzansi. But let's keep going. On the 19th, Bongani Mzansi says, I don't need no legal representation. I'm ready to speak a confession, even though I'm the only one of the 5 accused who got paid for that hit of SENZO MEYIWA. I'm the only one who got paid, but you know what? I feel like singing, okay? And I do not need legal representation. I will sing for the choir for free, okay? And he goes ahead and sings, and that confession, according to Gininda, was free and without coercion, okay? He did it all on his own accord, and he needed no legal representation. But jiggy, On the 23rd, Mjiyako shows up on the scene. He shows up there and he says, I want to see Bongani Ntanzi. And nobody knows who invited him to the party, but he is there at the party. He's the gate crasher at the party, and he presents himself as an advocate or an attorney. I don't know which is which he chose to impersonate himself as that day. Okay, is he an hired actor? I don't know. But what I do know is Patricia Mashale says, and I'll read it again, Dominic Mjiyako, who, by the way, guys, also goes by Dominic Lala, but that's a story for another day, was only admitted at the Cape Town bar as an advocate in 2022. Ntanzi was not represented by any lawyer to make a confession at any point in time. Dear Judge Rata, is this the time you are going to throw out the confession by Bongani Ntanzi? Because hello, there was no legal representation there. But you know what? You know, Patricia doesn't just say these things. Let me read further what she says. And it reads, please stand up for the reading of the word. Patricia Morgan Mashale. Dominic Mjiyako. He was working at the city of Johannesburg from April 2017 all the way up to December 2020. Let me say that one more time. From April 2017 to December 2020. I don't know what capacity he was working at the city of Johannesburg, but I know if he was working at the city of Johannesburg, then what was he doing over there as Mjiyako, Bongani Ntanzi's attorney? On the 23rd of June 2020. Do you see, like, the dates are not collaborating? The dates are not, it's not make sure, okay? The Dondonis are not working. But maybe he had two jobs. Maybe he was a voluntary advocate. I don't know. But do you know who can answer these questions? The man himself, okay? Dominic Mjiyako. But I think we might even need his DNA, because who is he? Who is this man? But Patricia goes on and says, he was a pupil advocate at the Cape Bar from January 2021 all the way until January 2022. So how did he represent Ntanzi as an advocate if he was not admitted yet? He was only admitted as a member of the bar in 2022. They thought they are clever, but they tripled themselves. Okay, they dribbled themselves, because they never planned for somebody like Patricia Mashale. Okay, they never planned for this. This was supposed to happen in the background. Who the hell is Bongani Ntanzi that the nation would stand up and fight for him? Look at these YouTube channels sprouting out of nowhere, continuously talking on this matter, which is just supposed to occur inside Phakathi, the South African Police Services, and is supposed to go nowhere. But my goodness, then she doesn't just leave it at that. I always tell you, Patricia will then produce receipts, and according to the internet screenshot that she shares, it says Director, Executive Support, City of Johannesburg. I'm not clear what screenshot this is, but I'll read it as is, okay? From April 2017 all the way to December 2020, his duties included managing and providing strategic political support and legal advice to members of the Mayoral Committee, the MMC, for Transport and Roads, directing and managing and facilitating the interface between political leadership and the city's administration, directing and managing implementation of the executive political and communication strategy, monitoring the performance of the Transport Department, the Johannesburg Roads Agency, and the Metropolitan Bus Company, engaging and liaising with strategic stakeholders, residents, minibus taxi drivers, bus commuters, construction contractors, and, small businesses on behalf of the MMC, engaging and liaising with other city department entities and other spheres. Okay. And then January 2021 all the way to January 2022, his duties included working with and assisting a mentor in chambers, attending court proceedings with his mentor and or other bar members, attending consultations with clients, attorneys, and senior counsel, legal research and drafting, attending tutorials and advocacy training, writing mock and final exams set by the National Bar Examination, preparation for and conduct of civil trials, okay, legal writing, criminal procedures, motion court, ethics, okay. Oh yeah. So those were his roles as the pupil of the Advocate Cape Bar. Now, this also goes on to say key experience record. He was an advocate, a member of the Cape Bar. Finally, he's made it, okay? He's inside party. And it says, from 2022 to current date, the main fields of practice interest include commercial and general litigation, labor law, public policy, political administration interface, cyber law, insolvency law, customary law, criminal law, military law. Underline military law for me there, okay? We'll come back to it. Negotiation and mediation bar. See, I've reread everything, okay? Taken a quick glance at everything that Patricia Mashale has shared, and I'm confused. I don't see anywhere where he was a pupil or he was assisting the Johannesburg municipality in Dondoni in 2020 with going to the prisons, with going to the jails, with volunteering for Dondon. Okay, I don't see anything about that. Now, let's talk about the time where, was it Elizabeth Maria or Maria Elizabeth read into the record the letter? Remember that letter all about Mjiyako? And I made a video and I said, why is she reading the letter? And why is there a letter? Why can't this Mjiyako character come and present himself and talk for himself? Why must Maria read this letter? I think it was Maria. If it wasn't Maria, it was definitely... Oh, before Maria was who? It wasn't Pinky. Was it Pinky? Could have been Pinky. Could have been Maria. Maria was the last one on the stand. In the middle there was the sergeant. The AVR lady. No. The surgeon from ballistics. What was her name? Oh, her name is escaping me. She came after... Oh, she was the one who assisted Mangena but didn't write a report. Oh, what is her name? Oh my God, I have to find that letter. Let me know in the comment section who read the letter, and then I can find the video because I already know I have the video. This is a developing story, ladies and gentlemen, but oh my goodness, Patricia Mashale has done it again. Patricia Mashale is the thorn in Brigadier Keninda's side. Do you think that team Ramasipili and team Umnisi knew about this? Is this the smoking gun they didn't want to reveal before this long weekend of theirs and done? I don't know. But guess what? It is a developing story. Let me end this video here, you guys, and then I'm going to put the clip over here for the Mjiyako conversation between Umnisi and how, Keninda goes on and on and on and on about Mjiyako. You see, he should have left it at I don't know him. Wouldn't have piqued anyone's interest. It's because he went on and on and on. Now all light bulbs are on. I can't wait to see your comments. Let me end it here. The things that make me happy. But this time, I'm going to ask you to share this video to your WhatsApp status. You know why? Because we need this information to go far and wide as possible. Okay? Because Patricia Mashale is working hard. She cannot be working hard for this information to be confined to the Mzansi Unfiltered family. Let's spread it out on this Gospel Sunday. Thanks for standing up for the reading of the word today. And to Patricia Mashale, oh my goodness, we are here of service to you while you make whistleblowing fashionable. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on my next upload. Let's watch this clip.
Let's put a comma there. Let's talk about Mr. Mjiyako. Look at me.
Yes, my lord.
Look at me.
Must I look at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm here.
Mr. Mjiyako.
Yes, sir.
You know him?
No, I don't, my lord. I think in my evidence in chief during the trial within trial, that question was asked by Advocate Msholo specifically as to whether he ever worked with him and so forth. All I could say, my lord, is that I've never worked with him. I've never came across him when he was in the police, and I did not know him up to the day when I met him. This is thing that I've read about him, because it became the public knowledge that he was once in the police working with CI. But me myself, my lord, standing here up to today, I never worked with him. We never interacted, be it on operational matters or even a meeting. So I did not know him. That's the honest truth, my lord.